Jennifer with iCadenza, and I'm here with Juan J. Colomer, a composer who recently started a wonderful concert series called An Artistic Soiree in the Composer's Den. So please tell us about the idea behind this concert series and why you wanted to do it.
I wanted to basically get a little more in touch with the artistic community here in downtown, because it's a great artistic scene. And I wanted to somehow integrate the art and make a little more the community more coming together. So since I have this place, I thought, well, I might put some music together, and I have some friends that are really great musicians. So I have the opportunity to present this series. And in the beginning, we wanted to call it, since we have this Griffin, I wanted to call it Live from the Griffin Observatory. But then we thought that if we probably we say that, people might go to the Griffin. Yay! People might actually go to the Griffith Observatory, so we decided to put like a provisionally, temporarily, just do like the artistic soirees. Yeah.
That's wonderful, and so it's about music, but also other types of art that you involve with it.
Exactly. Well, I'm not personally involved, but I definitely like the fact that downtown is a very vibrant community, and there's a lot of art, and there's. I like the music to be together with other art, because we feed from each other. So it's a great input to be in constant relationship with other art forms. Yeah.
And so tonight, the musicians played a piece of yours, a wonderful composition for piano and cello. Can you tell us a bit about this piece?
Well, the piece is called, the title is Dissipated Realities. And the idea came about mostly one of those afternoons in Spain after when you do lunch, and you have you sit down to lunch, and it gives you this idea that you're really relaxed and you almost pass out. It's not really technically a nap, but the reality, you hear things in the background, you mix your reality and you are almost daydreaming. So the piece itself integrates a little bit of that aspect that is just like a reverie. You take things from the reality and then you imagine with it, and it's that concept.
So what are the plans for the future of this concert concert that you're doing?
Well, ideally this will be like a legacy of mine. I want to continue this as much as I can. Of course, I have very limited sponsors. Today, for instance, we had the wine. We're really thankful we had the wine. But the rest is pretty much out of my pocket. So I don't know how long am I going to keep doing it, but I intend to keep doing it for the rest of my life. Maybe move it from here to somewhere else, to another venue. But I intend to do it as much as I can.
Wonderful. As a composer, what inspires you? It's kind of a big question.
Well, I mean, I have to invent something. If I tell the reality, people get disappointed. So usually bills, just put the bill there, like, oh, I better finish this. But I don't know, of course, different experiences which you don't really analyze. It's basically it's in your subconscious. And definitely live, you have to get involved in live. It's just, that's the main motivation, because in order to be a composer, that means that you have to say something. You better have some things to say. So if not, you are very technically, can be very good, but it's like nobody really cares that much.
Well, the emotion is certainly present in your music, so it's wonderful to hear that, and this is such a great series, so thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you. with iCadenza, and I'm here with cellist Daniel Rothmuller, who just performed. So tell us about this event and how you became involved with it.
Well, I used to meet Juan in a bar. A lot of musicians meet in a bar, and he does go to the opera a lot, and he's friends with the Domingos, and I would talk to him, and I found out he was a composer, and tried to find out about his life story, which is always interesting to hear the travels of it. He's from Valencia, Spain, one of my favorite towns in Spain, and he invited me to come to listen to a soiree here, which was about a month or so ago, maybe more. And a wonderful pianist from Colbert School, Spanish pianist, came, and I thought it was very nice, and Juan wanted to know whether I would be interested in doing, and I knew what this was all about. I had to play one of his pieces, and I mean, I wouldn't have dreamt of playing here without playing one of his pieces. And it turned out that he wrote this wonderful, beautiful piece, and Anne-Marie and I worked on it, and we brought it here, you know, trembling with see what he thought, and he corrected a few things. He made sure we understood what he wanted. It's such a treasure to have the composer there to help you, because can you imagine if I could have had Hindemith here or Chopin here, and have them give me some hints as to what they meant when they wrote it, and so it was and I liked the atmosphere here a lot.
Well, it was a beautiful performance, and I think everyone really responded to all the music and that piece in particular.
Oh well, it's a beautiful piece, and as opposed to a lot of contemporary pieces which try to be very mechanical and artificial and intellectual, and what I liked about this piece is that it was just a beautiful expression of humanity, and that's all he wanted to do, and it succeeds, I think.
Absolutely. So what is so special about the cello for you? How does that instrument speak to you on a personal level? Well,
it doesn't speak to me, unfortunately. I'm afraid what it would say to me. But the cello is reputed to be the closest thing to the human voice in the string instruments, because the violin has a very limited lower register, and the cello can play all the way from baritone to soprano. And so, as you saw tonight, I had to play really low notes. I played the lowest note on the cello and some of the highest notes that you can play on the cello. And so it's a very versatile instrument, and it has all the positive qualities of all the other string instruments, with the addition that we have the biggest range of all those other unmentionable string instruments. And so we cellists are very proud.
And you should be.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me tonight, and I hope to hear you play again soon.
I hope I play for you sometime.
I'm sure
soon.
That'll happen at the LA Phil very often.
Well, I just played this afternoon.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is Jennifer with iCadenza, and I'm here with Anne-Marie Fonsillo, who is the pianist for tonight's performance. Pianist by night, by day, she's a pediatrician. So tell me about this dual career, this dual life that you lead, and how that's played out for you.
Well, I studied piano when I was a kid, and I took a music major in college. But I thought it would be a hard career to have, and I love medicine, so I went into medicine. And after I was working, really playing with Danny helps me to be involved in music, because it's too hard as a soloist to, do things and stuff. But I just sat down next to him. Actually, he was seated next to me in a French restaurant one night, and we started talking, and that's how we met.
Wow, what a story. That's amazing. it seems like you really have chemistry when you play together and are really in sync. So it's great to see.
Yes, and I think that's something that two people just have. You know, you rehearse the details and things, but then that connection that happens is just the people that are there. So.
And tonight yeah, it's amazing. And so tonight you played Chopin, and you also played a piece by Juan J. Colomer.
Yes.
So what's it like playing contemporary compositions with the composer, right here?
It's really fun. It's really exhilarating, and the piece is just gorgeous. And it's so much fun and very interesting to come play for him and then hear how he wants us to play, which we did this week. I mean, it's incredible.
Well, it certainly came through. The audience was in a spell. So
thank you.
So thanks so much for speaking with me tonight, and I hope to see you perform again soon.
Thank you very much.